Iowa Live.
From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, welcome to Iowa Live. I am Blue, and of course, it is a very busy week here in Central Iowa. If you are a motorsports fan, and you might not have known about something that's happening tomorrow and Saturday, and it's happening over in Harlan. We have a very special guest joining us right now, Don Hawkins. He's the announcer over at the Shelby County Speedway. Don, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, Lou.
All right, we have big-time racing happening at Harlan tomorrow night and Saturday night, and I think it's so big they need wings, don't they?
Yeah, they do need wings.
Tell us what's going on.
We've got 305 sprints and 410s, first time ever 410s on the Shelby County Speedway, and you know what that's going to be like on that track because you've been there with your trucks. So.
It's rocket ships, basically, on the track, which has been reconfigured for those people that might not have realized this. The Harlan track, the Shelby County Speedway, they have really turned that place into a bull ring, haven't they? Yeah,
it needed to be done. A lot of people didn't like it, but I tell you what, the racing has been fantastic.
It just ratcheted up the racing. Yeah. Now, let's talk about the sprint cars on a track like that. It's a third of a mile now. Yeah. Okay, it was a half mile before, a third of a mile right now. We have some video here we can show you of the sprint cars on the track, and this is nonstop. This is wheel to wheel at all times. You being the announcer, how is that like?
Well, it's great racing, and we anticipate a bunch of cars for this weekend, and we had 360s, we've had 305s, and now we're stepping into that 410 range.
And that's the big. That's like at the major leagues of sprint car racing are the 410s. The Knoxville Raceway. We just had the Nationals up there. The track champion, we found out this morning, got a message from Terry McCarl. Austin McCarl plans on being there for both nights.
Yeah, that's just great news, and we've got a lot of interest, and we're hoping for a great turnout to our first annual Cyclone Classic. We're going to try to keep this thing going from year to year. So, yeah, you're not going to be able to beat the racing going on here on this racetrack.
All right, so let's take a look at and the payouts. The reason they're going to have such a great turnout is the payouts for this event. Very, very impressive. You're not afraid to separate yourself from the dollars and cents. Take a look here, folks. $4,000 for the 410s tomorrow night. $10,000 first prize on Saturday, and the 305s. Those are paying out very well as well. $3,000 for the 305s on Saturday night.
It's a huge purse. It's unprecedented for Shelby County Speedway, and we're really looking forward to having a great turnout, and we invite everybody to come.
Yeah, look at the payout for a Saturday night for sixth place in the 410s, $1,000 for sixth place. That really makes people that drive these cars stop and pay attention to what is going on. Now, when do things start, Friday and Saturday night? Let's get that taken care of.
We will start at 7 o'clock hot laps, racing at 7:30.
Okay, and that's both nights.
That's both nights.
Okay, so that's keep that in mind. So you have that going on. Now, something else that we want to make sure that you're aware of. That's Friday and Saturday night. The sprint cars in Harlan at Shelby County Speedway. There's another big event that's coming up in a couple of weeks in Harlan at Shelby County Speedway. That is a tradition because there is a legend that is from Harlan that you continue to honor.
Yep. Tiny Lund. This is the 31st annual Tiny Lund Memorial, and it's a great show. Last year we had over 250 cars each night, and they're two complete shows.
Right.
And we're doing it all over again, and it's September 22nd and 23rd, and lots of racing going on. We've got stock cars, late models, sport mods, hobby stocks, compacts, modifieds, and we're having a vintage this year. Last year you guys were involved in that.
Yeah, we were there earlier this year, which was great. It was a great time there. That track is so awesome. But Tiny Lund, for those people that may not realize, he's the 1963 winner of the Daytona 500, filling in for Marvin Ponch, and ends up winning the race, which was an awesome sight. A legend and such a nice guy too.
Yep, we do honor him. We've had over the years, they've had even his widow in there before. So that's
a big deal.
It's just a big deal.
Now, people want to follow along at everything that is going on in Harlan, which is you really need to go see this track. It is really cool. The 3rd mile track is so awesome and such tight racing activity. Best way to follow along what you're doing at the racetrack is how?
Is follow along. Well, first off, you can follow along on my race pass that night.
Okay.
But Shelby County Speedway, Harlan, Iowa Facebook page. That's the best way. We also have racescs.com. The website needs a little updating.
Okay.
But most of the activity goes on the Facebook page.
Okay, so just follow along on the Facebook page. You'll be able to follow everything that's happening. Again, Friday and Saturday night. This Friday, this Saturday night, sprint cars, including the 410s, which is amazing. They're going to be. I'm going to be surprised if McCarl keeps all 4 wheels on the ground. He'll probably be at one time have 2 wheels on the ground. So we'll see how he does.
There'll be a bunch of them. So
it's going to be a lot of fun.
We hope everybody comes out and enjoys it. We're trying to make Shelby County Speedway one of the gyms in Iowa to go racing in.
Well, you've done the right thing and did a great job on the track.
I do want to give a shout out to Doug Batts. He's the promoter.
Awesome job.
I'm not the promoter. Doug Batts is the promoter, but he does a great job. He's got a great team, and also to performance grading was Gary Hopp, who did the track, who shortened it, and made it raceable in a very short period of time.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir.
You
Appreciate
betcha.
it.
Thank you for having us.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to talk about what you can do and plan on doing over the weekend to get your yard looking better than ever. Yep, Capital Landscaping coming in next. Phil's in the on-deck circle.